I actually know the moment that I understood what I needed to do. I was sanding a table for the dining room table that I'd built, and I caught myself. I stopped and said, you know, I'm loving this so much. Why don't I do this as a living?
For Geoff Gosling, the simpler the design, the more universal it can be in its application. That is the beauty of DIRT Modular Wall System. As part of a team that strives to live up to its name by doing it right this time, he has helped build a culture that fosters innovative ideas to help reduce construction waste and create environments that allow their clients to express themselves. But it's the standard interface he helped design that is key to what makes this modular wall system stand out from all the rest. And with worldwide sales in excess of $100 million in 2009, it's an idea whose time has arrived. Geoff Gosling is a 2010 recipient of a $10,000 Manning Innovation Award.
We sought to create a solution that allowed others to express themselves, either from a social perspective, an aesthetic perspective, a functional perspective, and have the ownership in the hands of the people that deserve it. By focusing on interface, it becomes a remarkably simple thing. So we have a very, very small kit of parts. All of our objects go everywhere. And ultimately, we end up with this environment that is really indifferent to sort of, you know, future application. You can build all of our walls with one fastener. Probably the most important part as far as interface are these elements in here, and this is really sort of our universal interface. This is something that exists in all of the modules in the product line. So whether it's a glass wall or a solid wall, a post, a door, what have you, they all speak this same language. You know, because we focused on the nature of the interface of how all these objects behave, we can add elements to the system without affecting anything that we've done before. So what we're now seeing is that we have one of the largest product development teams on the planet, right? So every architect, every designer, all of our clients are involved in the evolution of the product. Our competition, as we see it, is conventional construction, not the other manufacturers of movable walls. Drywall is really what we're looking to replace. So fundamentally, anywhere a wall exists is where we believe we're appropriate. This idea of sustainability has to be pervasive, right? It has to be, I think, a complete thought, and that's a universal approach across the whole of the business. And so, you know, one aspect of what we have to do is obviously get product to the site. And so we have to be very, very considerate of material consumption, not just what the things are made of, but how much of it we're using, and really about reuse and making sure that we design these objects to live on. As jobs come in, material arrives from our vendors and it flows through. Nothing sits around at all. You will not see any work in progress in our facility, and it basically is not allowed to stand still. So as the material goes through, we sort of add value to it. So it'll come in as raw material, it'll get machined, it'll get assembled and go out the door. So, you know, a typical job, you know, say up to, say, $300,000, it's only going to be in this whole facility for about 3 days. We want to do something important, but we want to, you know, enjoy ourselves, and we want to, you know, have meaning in the lives of the people that work for us and with us. And the fact that you know, there's a Canadian group that's paying attention and honoring all the great work that's happening in Canada, that has a great amount of meaning for me.